leaving the United Kingdom, quietly? Or would it become one of the most shocking royal withdrawals in recent years? As the name of Prince Andrew once again surfaces alongside speculation about a possible move to the United Arab Emirates, public opinion is splitting fast. Some argue it would be a personal choice. Others ask a sharper question: is this an attempt to escape the pressure that has grown increasingly suffocating at home? According to various media reports, Andrew has allegedly been offered an enticing arrangement in the UAE, a 16,000 square foot residence, fully staffed, complete with a private swimming pool and personal chef. A life of privacy, distance from the relentless spotlight of the British press. Yet what truly captures public attention is not the luxury, it is the timing. Following years of controversy linked to his past association with Jeffrey Epstein, Andrew's public standing in Britain suffered significant damage. He has repeatedly denied allegations made against him and has not been criminally convicted. However, the court of public opinion operates differently. Each renewed headline reignites debate. Each appearance prompts scrutiny, and when public trust fractures, remaining in place can become harder than walking away. Beyond reputation, questions around finances have also resurfaced in the past. There have been calls from some quarters suggesting he should repay certain public expenses incurred during his time as the UK's trade envoy. These discussions do not represent legal findings, but they have added to the broader climate of pressure. A man once positioned at the heart of royal influence now exists in a grey zone. No longer a working royal, no longer central to official events, yet not entirely outside the institution either. Royal biographer Angela Levin has commented that Andrew faces restrictions in daily life, from public appearances to even personal hobbies such as horse riding. The shift from prominence to limitation is rarely easy. And then, almost simultaneously, a striking contrast emerges. In the Welsh town of Newton on St. David's Day, Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, appeared under steady rain, without grand staging or rigid distance. A young girl handed Catherine a handmade necklace. She bent down, accepted it warmly, smiled, and spent time engaging with children despite the weather. The images spread rapidly online, not because of ceremony, but because of emotion. Not because of protocol, but because of perceived authenticity. Angela Levin has observed that Catherine possesses a natural ability to connect with children, an ease that feels unforced. At the same time, comparisons with Meghan Markle have once again ignited debate across social media platforms. Some commentators argue that children instinctively sense sincerity. Others counter that each royal figure has a different style and that comparisons risk oversimplification. It is important to note that these are individual opinions, not official assessments. Nevertheless, such contrasts continue to fuel online discussion. Here lies the real dramatic tension. Members of the same family moving along sharply diverging public trajectories. On one side, rumors of departure intertwined with unresolved reputational damage. On the other, carefully maintained public engagement reinforcing stability and continuity. Is Andrew seeking a new beginning? Or responding to narrowing space within the institution? Are William and Catherine shaping the monarchy's next chapter, or simply fulfilling roles expected of them? If Andrew were to relocate to the UAE, it would represent more than a geographical shift. It would signal a definitive transition, perhaps even the closing of a British chapter. Yet if he remains, questions about his long-term position within royal life will likely persist. The public conversation extends beyond where he might live. It touches on what such a move would symbolize for the monarchy's resilience during a sensitive period. While William and Catherine continue reinforcing public goodwill through community visits, Andrew appears to stand at a crossroads. That contrast intensifies the narrative. There has been no official confirmation of any relocation. No palace announcement. Only reports, commentary and sustained media attention. Yet sometimes, silence speaks loudly. If Andrew were to settle abroad, would you interpret it as a legitimate personal decision, or a strategic retreat? And do William and Catherine's carefully cultivated public image provide reassurance about the monarchy's future? Share your perspective, because in stories like this, public sentiment often shapes the final chapter more than any formal statement ever could.